What's up guys? This is Evan with Backwoods Adventure Mods. We've got a new product for you today, and that's our 4th gen or 24 to current Tacoma rock sliders. These fit the hybrid and the non-hybrid trucks. It's an easy installation either way, true bolt-on. So these, like a lot of our products, are a hybrid design, and that means that the material is hybrid. So the structure is DOM steel, where the strength matters, and the top plates are aluminum. So where they might get scuffed up, you don't have to worry about rust, and it helps with the weight. Also, on the top plates, we're now offering those pre-installed to make the installation a little bit easier. The other way that these are a hybrid product is that they're a hybrid step and slider. So obviously they're a great slider, but also they're a 0 degree, and they're nice and wide, so they have a great step platform as well. And also they have the kick-out feature. Installation is simple, straightforward, true bolt-on. We include the hardware. All you'll need are a couple wrenches and sockets, and it's handy to have a tap to chase the threads on the frame, although it's definitely not required. Just the factory leaves a little bit of paint in those threads, and this just makes it easier to start the bolts. First things first, now that I've done the hard part of lifting up the truck, now you have your intern take off the factory steps with a 12mm. Yeah, that one. Yep. Same thing, just a little quicker, please. Face is all red from laughing. So we're going to use the lift here today for convenience, but you definitely don't need to. You can do this in your driveway just as well. All right, we're going to prep this frame rail. We're on the passenger side just because there's a little bit more to look at here. We're going to take out this plug and this plug. Now on this truck, you're not going to have to mess with these ground straps, but if you do, take them off, do the install, and put them back on after the install. On this example, they're not in the way, and these are the only 2 plugs, so you can just grab your trim tool or even a screwdriver and pop them out. Next, as far as prep goes, I've got my tap, so I'm going to chase these threads. Like I said earlier, it's not necessary to chase these threads. It just makes it a little easier to start the bolts. So if it's convenient for you, grab your tap, carefully start it because your tap can accidentally cut new threads. And this is really just to clear the paint out of it. Here's a little tip for the higher and harder to reach ones. You can't get the tool in there to spin the tap. So if you have a 12-point wrench or a 12-point socket, I found a 12-point ratcheting wrench that fits this size tap really easily. Now we have the slider setting up here, ready to go on. It's pretty self-explanatory. Where there's slots, there's holes in the frame that line up with it. And then for your hardware stack, you're going to put the lock washer against the bolt head, then the flat washer, then just have a buddy help you lift it up into place and get all your bolts started and hand tight before you start tightening them down. All right, now we're just going to lift it up into place, which is the final adjustment. And in this case, we want our bottom flange to be flush with the bottom of the frame rail. So lift it up into place and tighten all the bolts down. Now that this side's buttoned up, we're going to go do the exact same thing on the other side. After you've done that, just verify that all your bolts are tight, and that's it. If you guys have any questions, reach out to us at backwoodsadventuremods.com.